Okay, so what if I told you that over 12,000 seniors in South Korea have found a new companion?
And this isn't just any companion. It's one that's actively reducing their loneliness. And, get this, even detecting early signs of dementia. I know it sounds like science fiction, but this is happening right now.
You know, we're all seeing it. Aging populations and a real shortage of caregivers are becoming a global crisis. The need for care is just exploding, while the number of people available to give that care is shrinking. So the question becomes, who's going to be there?
And if you have an aging loved one, you've probably felt that worry. The silence, the isolation, it's not just about feeling lonely. It has severe, measurable health consequences. We're talking about a direct line to increased depression, faster cognitive decline, and tragically, a much higher risk of suicide. So, when we think about using AI to help the elderly, our minds usually jump to complicated robots, invasive sensors, impersonal screens, stuff that feels more like a machine than a friend. But what if the answer, the real solution, was something way, way simpler?
Well, meet Chorong-i. It is not some cold plastic robot. It's a soft, friendly doll that's designed to be a friend first and a piece of tech second. The whole idea here is built on empathy and just making it easy to use.
And the genius of it is really its simplicity. There are no confusing menus or special keywords you have to remember. You just press one hand to talk, the other to play. But the designers found something really interesting early on. Seniors had trouble remembering specific voice commands. So they came up with these physical cards. You want to hear a story? Just pop in the story card. But here's the real game changer. Chorong-i speaks first. It proactively checks in, it asks about meals, it reminds them about their medication. It doesn't just sit there and wait. And this just perfectly shows the deep, trusting bond that people form with it. The doll becomes this non-judgmental confidant. Mr. Kim, from the company, he even shared a story about his own mother. For years, she never told him her knee was hurting because she didn't want him to worry. But one day, she told an early version of the doll. That's when he realized this thing could hear the worries that families, out of love, often hide from each other. But hey, this isn't just about feelings and nice stories. It is backed by hard data. A formal study actually put this to the test. Over 3 months, a group using a service like this saw their depression scores drop a lot. Meanwhile, the control group, who were just getting standard care, their scores actually went up a little. The data is clear. It has a real positive impact. And the market has totally validated this outside of the lab. We're talking over 12,000 units out there across more than 60 local governments in South Korea. And that 92% renewal rate, that tells you everything. This isn't just some novelty item, it's an essential service that cities are choosing to keep funding year after year.
So who's behind all this? The company is called Mr.Mind. They were founded way back in 2017 with a very specific mission: to use technology to solve the very real problems that come with an aging society. They didn't just fall into this. This was their goal from day one.
Of course, technology like this puts us at a pretty big crossroads. We have to weigh these incredible benefits, like reducing loneliness and diagnosing health issues early through voice analysis, against some very real risks, things like emotional overdependence, data privacy, and potential biases in the algorithm. The path forward has to be a constant, careful balance.
So here's the bottom line. Chorong-i isn't just a product. It's really a preview of a future where technology and empathy can actually merge. It proves that sometimes the most advanced solution isn't the most complicated one, it's the most human one. And that leaves all of us with a pretty profound question to think about. This whole conversation is really just getting started, and it's one we all need to be a part of. If this explainer helped you see this issue in a new light, think about sharing it with someone who cares about the future of elder care. We're going to keep exploring how technology and humanity connect in these deep dives, so follow along for more explainers on the innovations that are truly shaping our world.